Welcome back to another video of Dead by Trash Can. My name is Cubeproductions. Today we're using Scroll Merchant as always, using a really interesting build that a viewer requested to me named Beginner Sam. This build uses Adaptation, Iron Grasp, Deadlock, and No Way Out. What this perk adaptation does, when you are transporting a person on your shoulder, you move 18% faster, but your terror radius gets bigger as a result. Iron Grasp, survivors, so when they struggle, their struggling is reduced by 75%, and also it takes them 12% longer to get off my shoulder. Deadlock, once a generator is completed, the generator with the most progress automatically is blocked by the entity for 30 seconds. And No Way Out, every time we hook a survivor for the first time, or a new survivor basically, this perk will basically increase the amount of time it takes for a survivor to open the exit gate, or to block the exit gate. It'll block the exit gate for 12 seconds automatically, and then every time you hook a survivor, it will block it for an additional 12 seconds. He didn't tell me what add-ons to use, or he or she, so I just picked Prototype Roar to make my drone move faster, and also Wild Target Policy to make my drones, of course, Cloud Traps, survivors will move slower automatically. That's what I wanted to use for this build. Anyway, let's get straight to the game so I can show you how great this viewer requested build is. Okay, I'm playing on Dead Dog Saloon, a really good map. Scroll Merchant's best map, honestly. So at first, we're going to break this wall immediately using our magic fingers, and then we're going to put a drone here. So I was like, I'm going to put a drone in this spot because it's really annoying. So this build, at first, when I was making this video, I was like, okay, this build is really weird. How am I supposed to use this? Because I don't really have any gen progression. But then something got caught immediately, and then I knew, yeah, this is going to be a good game. Immediately, my thoughts of this build is going to be kind of hard to use. It went from, nope, I'm the best, and I just hooked someone immediately. That was so funny. But as time progressed, it hit me that this build is a really good basement build because Iron Grasp and Adaptation work simultaneously to make it so you can carry survivors much further distances than you normally will be able to. So because of that reason, I can carry a survivor all the way to the basement and just keep them there. And some merchant in the basement is not hard to deal with. Also, that person just, I don't know what they did. They flashlighted my drone, or my drone just, or they just flashlighted me. It was kind of funny. But anyway, I'm gonna try and chase this girl. I'm gonna try and get her cloud up on her, but she's gonna like be annoying. I don't know what she's doing exactly because she dropped the pallet in a really weird position where she can't really go anywhere, and she died. Really unsafe pallet trying to loop against Scroll Merchant, but you know, well, against any killer really, but especially Scroll Merchant. And then right here, it hit me. Wait a minute, the basement's right here, and Scroll Merchant is really good in the basement, so I win. And at this point, I'm like, there's no way I'm losing. So yeah, this build, I don't exactly understand what Beginner Sam wanted me to use with this build. I think he was requesting a build. Nothing wrong with that. But of course, as a result, I realized, wait a minute, basement equals win, and I like winning. So I'm going to put on the basement. I was going to try and camp. No, I was going to put another drone there, but I chose not to do it because I was like, one should be enough. They'll catch someone off guard, and most people don't even realize the drone's there, so it's fine. So, also, this build is really good because I get to use No Way Out, a perk you probably have never seen me even use on this channel before. No Way Out is a really good perk. A lot of people like to use, what's it called, in-game builds. I personally hate in-game builds, and I feel like in-game builds suck. Not because they actually suck, but because of the fact that basically you have to get to the end game for the build to work. And I feel like half the time when I play Scroll Merchant, not even, like I would say 80% of my games never get to the end game. Well, the game, 80% of my games where people actually play through the game, they don't leave. Never get to end game. It just doesn't happen. So because of that reason, I just feel like in-game builds are bad, at least for Scroll Merchant. But the thing is, No Way Out is actually a really good perk. No matter what, what way you look at it, it's just an amazing perk. So I can't even be mad. So I'm putting a drone back there, but of course the game was like, ha ha ha, lol, you thought your drone was gonna spawn? No, glitches. And then because of the bug, I don't get a drone. They still haven't rescued this girl from the basement for some reason. Then the girl on the hook kills herself. She's like, I don't feel like playing anymore. I'm like, okay, I guess I win. So they didn't rescue the girl from the basement. She literally was, I don't know if she just got here or if she just didn't want to do it. I don't know. But this is funny to me. And then, as a result, 2 people were dead immediately, and this is how the first game goes. Like, it's kind of insane. And because that drone is in a really good spot, when I hook someone here, it doesn't go away. And also, if they go in the basement, it will scan them. Make sure you also turn the drone in the right direction. That way it actually will always hook them. I believe that's counterclockwise. Make sure you make sure it's counterclockwise. That way it will hit them. So right here, I know this girl is going to kill someone on the hook because honestly, why wouldn't you? So I'm just going to try and put drones in really annoying spots. And it's kind of funny. I get the best map possible, so I'm trying to test out new drone locations. You know, I gotta learn some new drone location while I'm playing. So I'm trying to put the drone like on the stairs. That way I can like hit people before they get on the window. And they don't not really able to dodge it. But that drone kind of didn't really work as planned, so I just kind of gave up a little bit. But at this point, there was no really point in me playing anymore. Kind of I won. Speaking of winning, I wanted to say thank y'all so much for all support y'all showed me. I know I haven't uploaded in like 5 days. Let me explain what happened. So, if you don't know, I'm in college, and if you do know, I'm in college. So it's kind of hard to upload and also go to college and do all my schoolwork when I have to try and make videos. So I try and make videos whenever I'm free. Surprisingly, for like the last week, I actually have been uploading way more than usual. And that's because the workload has been way less. Like last week, the workload's also pretty good this week too, because school's actually almost over. At the time of recording this video, well, at the time of recording this video and making this video, it's April. School ends at the end of April, so because of that reason, I have a lot more free time to do what I want. This girl, I don't know where she's at, so I'm just gonna put drones everywhere and try and get her, but it's fine. It's gonna be some time to talk about my videos. So, like I told y'all, I always ask y'all to like, comment, and subscribe, especially make comments about different builds y'all want to see. So, I plan to make a community post where y'all can put y'all's builds there, because I noticed that, like, for example, this video, if you look at the comment that I put for Tom, he literally put that comment down like a month ago, and I just got to the video now. Now, the reason why that's what happened is because normally what happens is I will see the comment and I'll take a screenshot of it, that way I don't forget. But when I'm busy, like in college, or if I just don't take a screenshot of it, I will sometimes forget, and then I'll look through my videos just to make sure. So I think I'm gonna make a community post, probably like once a week, maybe more, and y'all can put all y'all's builds and ideas there, because honestly, I have like 3 videos I have to make. Like I have 3 viewer request builds I have to make, and then and I still have what's it called? My normal video that I have to make. So I believe Jacoby asked me to do a video. I already recorded this video where I use what's it called? Where I used Ghostface. Someone requested me to use Ghostface, and I was like, yes. She didn't want me to see her die, so she blinded me, but I had to watch her die anyway because it's funny. But yeah, I have a video about Ghostface coming up. I have a lot of videos coming, but don't forget, I am prepared. I also have y'all's really important video that's coming up soon, the Chillers video for Score Merchant, all the maps. That is coming, and I'm going to talk about that actually in the next game. Let's go to the next game so I can show y'all how great this build is and talk about that video. Okay, playing on the Underground Complex. I love this map for Score Merchant. It's kind of funny actually, because I believe in the Chillers video, literally, the first map that I put as the best map for Score Merchant is Dead Dog Saloon, and then the second map is this one, which is kind of funny. But let's talk about that video. But first of all, talk about that, let me talk about my channel. Like I said, I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for all the support y'all give me. Especially since, like, I play Skull Merchant. Like, of all the killers in the game, I play the most hated killer. So the fact that I actually am trying to grow a community, or at least I have some of the people who watch my videos who actually play Skull Merchant or like Skull Merchant, is really good. Now, I do have people who comment, like, why do you play this killer? Or like, one person commented because they were, they said that it was funny that the hackers went against me and they, hacked against a Skull Merchant, and I was like, yes. But basically, I get, like, you know, I expect hate and I expect good things too, but I don't really care about hate or not. I just respond to any comment. It doesn't matter if you're like bashing me or if you're praising me. Either way, I'm going to comment. So right here, this girl got caught up guard because I was untetherbable, and she's trying to get healed by her teammate, but I'm like, no, we don't heal, we just kill. So as a result, I kill her, and I'm going to hook her on the hook. But I just want y'all to know that I am really grateful for all the support y'all give me, and I can't find a hook, and that no matter what y'all, no matter what people say or do, I want to have fun with Dead Daylight, and I have fun playing Skull Merchant, so that was gonna happen. And speaking of Skull Merchant, the Chillers video. So I had been started recording the video. I knew it was gonna take a long time to make the video, but I didn't realize until like I started doing it. Cause like when I said the words "I'm gonna make the video," I never actually had started the video because in my head I was trying to figure out how I was gonna do it. But recently, because like I just said, it's been kind of a slower week in college, I was like, okay, I'm gonna finally start this video. So I started the video. The girl dropped the pot on my face. I expected her to go for the unhook, but for some reason she didn't. So as a result, I get to get a free down because this area up here is literally unsafe, and I can easily mind game this. So watch her fall. Well, actually, because of the fact that she didn't vault the window immediately, I didn't really have to mind game anything. Honestly, I just kind of hit her. So right here, I'm like, please be near the hook. And luckily for me, someone's like crouching, and I'm like, okay, so I should get a free hit right here. But I realize I can't because the window's right there. So I'm gonna hook the girl on the ground. So easy hook. Immediately. They already did one gen, sadly, but it's fine. It doesn't matter to me. But until this video is coming, I already recorded like basically more than half the maps. So in case you don't know how many maps are in Dead by Daylight, there's technically 48 maps in Dead by Daylight. In reality, it's actually 39 maps, but the reason why I say technically 48 is because of how maps work. So I had to go toward the drone because of course the game was like, haha, no, we're not going to spin the drone for you. We're going to keep it there. I'm like, okay. Luckily, I can kind of afford to waste as much time as possible because I have Deadlock. I never use Deadlock, by the way. I think Deadlock is a really good perk. But also, I feel like with Score Merchant, as long as I just patrol gens, I don't really need Deadlock, so I just don't use it. But anyway, also I feel like half the time when I play Score Merchant, survivors don't even do gens, so I just don't need Deadlock because no gen gets blocked in the first place. So right here, I know you're going to go down there. Someone has a claw jump on them, so I'm like, yay! And she's gonna go up the stairs. I'm gonna hit the survivor who just got off the hook, or she has a min. Then I'm gonna go after the girl who just got cloud trapped because you know we're in the basement. And now she's gonna get hooked and go in the basement. Now it's her turn, and rinse repeat. So much fun. I love this. But yeah, the video's coming. So like I said, there's 48 maps in Dead by Daylight. Technically there's 39 because there's 5 variations of each map, Macmillan Estate map, and there's 4 variations or 4 additional variations of the what's it called? Freddy Krueger's map, the preschool. Can't remember what it's called. Because of that reason, there's technically 48 maps in the game. But, well, there's technically 39 maps. But I'm going to be talking about each map. So some people probably have a tier list video where they talk about the maps, but they don't really talk about like, the different variations. There actually is a difference between variations of maps. For example, a little spoiler warning. Suffocation Pit, I hate. Suffocation Pit for Score Merchant. But Suffocation Pit has 2 modes to it. In the video, I'm going to call it Suffocation Pit A and Suffocation Pit B. Suffocation Pit A is really easy. It's basically like a square, and it's just like a normal map. Not really a problem. Suffocation Pit B. Oh my gosh, I hate that map. That map is basically a giant rectangle, and then in the middle of the map is just like 6 different loops combined into one, and it's just the dumbest thing ever. Right here, I get a cloud up on that girl. I was kind of hoping she would vault it again, but luckily for me, because I'm untouchable, she didn't know where I'm coming from. And as a result, I'm going to hit the wall, because apparently the walls are big, and I'm going to not hit her. But because of the fact that I was untouchable, she kind of didn't know where I was coming from, and it should be an easy down. But she's going to drop this pallet, and vault it eventually. All I have to do is mind game it. Mind game it. Mind game it. You know what? I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna kill you like this. There we go. Very simple. So yes, but there's a difference between the different maps. So I've been recording the maps, showcasing everything. Because the way I want to make the video, I want to make it so basically I make a tier list video showcasing all the maps, but then I also want to show gameplay of me on each map. Whether the gameplay is me against bots or the gameplay is me actually playing on the map like this, like how I'm playing on Underground Complex. I might use gameplay from my channel, like I played on a certain map so you can see it, or I might just use the gameplay where I recorded against bots. It doesn't really matter either way, but I want to showcase the maps that way and give y'all a good video. The problem is, like I said, it's taking a long time. I recorded about more than half the maps, and yet I have like 3 hours worth of recording because there's 48 maps, and I'm recording each map for like 8 minutes. Maybe less. Or maybe more, actually. So it's like 8-minute maps, with each of them having different variations. Not to mention, every time you load on the map layout changes. So sometimes, some maps, I recorded it, and I purposely left the game after about like 5 minutes to show y'all a different variation of the map, so y'all can see like how maps change. And then sometimes I just stayed on the map once. But yes, the video's coming. so please be patient with me. Honestly, I don't know when it's gonna come. It might come. So right now it's April. It might come in May, if I'm being honest, because I still have college and I have other videos for y'all to make. And the reason why it takes so long to make that video is because, like I said, it's an hour-long video. So, well, it's actually more than an hour-long video. For example, this video is probably gonna be like 40 minutes, maybe less. Actually, it's gonna be definitely less than 40 minutes. Meanwhile, the Tillis video, is gonna be about like 3 hours. Die, woman. Your soul, mine. Thank you. So because I wanted to give y'all a little sneak peek on the little Tillis video coming. The reason why I mentioned the Tillis video, I want you to understand, I don't forget. Like when y'all request something, I always remember it in my head. Whether I forget later on, I still go back and find the comment, or I still go back and watch my videos to make sure like everything's going well and that y'all didn't miss a comment. So don't think that I just like forgot about y'all request videos. Like for example, someone requests me to use Ghostface. Like I said, I recorded the video, I have to edit it. That's all it really is. I didn't forget like, oh, I'm not gonna make this video. No, I always read y'all's comments. So the video's coming. It just takes a lot of time, and I just don't have a lot of time sometimes to do it. Speaking of time, it probably would help also if I stopped playing Dead by Daylight. What I mean by that is, at the time of recording this video was recorded about like a week ago. But then, at the time of me talking in the video, I'm talking in the video right on the 13th when rank reset happened. As a result, I did not know this. When you're in red ranks and you and the season ends, you get a million blood points. I never knew that. So I'm gonna try and get the red rank every single time I play Score Merchant. I'll try and get the red rank as Survivor, but I don't really play Survivor that much. I'm trying to play more, but because I don't have every single perk in the game, it's kind of hard. Right here, I tried to mind game this girl by not showing her, but she actually stayed at the pallet like I thought she was going to do. Well, I thought she was going to vault the pallet, but she didn't. Sadly, the pallet right here, because I can swing, I killed her. I'm pretty sure she's dead on hook. Hopefully she is. Because even though, like, this will be a basement build, the basement spawns in 1 or 2 spots, and in my opinion, it's spawned in the worst possible spot ever. So I don't get to use the basement nearly as much as I want to, but it's fine because Deadlock actually came in clutch. Deadlock shows you which gen has the most progress on it, so and it blocks it. So because of that reason, I know exactly which gen to protect after the 30 seconds goes away. But because of the fact that one person, well, 2 people are dead on hook, but 1 girl just got rescued, I'm like, okay. She has balance landing. I'm hoping I can catch her. Or when she fell from the sky, does not have balance landing, so I caught her. And we're gonna hook her immediately. There's a hook right here, but we killed someone on the hook, so we can't use that one. We have to use the next best one, which is right here. I actually really like agitation. A lot of people, I'm gonna say like 4 months ago, I'm gonna say, were using agitation a lot for killer, because at the time it was kind of just like use every gem perk possible, and then use gem perks possible, and then use 1 perk that you want to use. And a lot of people use agitation because agitation let you get to the hook faster. So when you're able to transfer when you're able to unhook someone, when you're able to hook someone faster as killer, it lets you be able to do things faster, which is really good. That's why I actually have another build where I don't want to say it's my best build yet, but I feel like every time I play Score Merchant, I make a build and then I play it and I like it, and then I make another build and I play it and I like it, and that's what's happening. I have another build. I'm gonna spoil it for y'all, but let me know in the comments if you think this build is really good. I actually plan on making a video about it and why I think it's so good. The build is Score Trick Pair Resonance, of course it is. But then there's Nowhere to Hide. The reason why I use Nowhere to Hide is I believe a viewer requested me. Yes, a viewer requested me to use Nowhere to Hide, and made me realize just how good that perk was. Even though I always knew the perk was good, but in my head I was like, I don't really need it with Score Merchant. The Score Merchant already can track people really, really well, so it never really point in me having it. Like for example, right here, I'm literally tracking someone with my radar. So because of that reason, I was like, I don't really need this perk because I'm already tracking people, so not really necessary. But the thing is, it's useful because it's like when I'm not tracking someone. Also, you can kick a gen, put a drone up, be untouchable. They can't hear terrorists anymore, and they can't see your red stain anymore. So you're able to just, pretend like you don't know where they are, but then you have 5 seconds before reading. They're probably behind the wall somewhere, and then you just hook them. You hit them. It can be really strong. And then the last 2 perks are How Goes Weasel, because you want to make sure you down strike, or you make sure you can block generators or make the generators go down faster. I found the hash, thank the Lord. And then lastly, the last perk is Brutal Strength. That's the perk that's probably weird, but the reason why I use Brutal Strength is because of my add-ons. I use Geographical Readout. That way I can kick gens faster and kick walls faster. And then lastly, I use of course Battle Targeting Processor. But the whole point of that build is to kick gens faster. Of course, they have Branding Part. I explained why they did gens so fast. They had they had three 2-boxes, and they had Branding Part. It just, of course. But anyway, let's go to the third game of the video so I can show you how great this build is. Okay, last game of the video on Rotten Field. This is a long match, by the way. So, not really that long, but it's a really interesting match. So, Rotten Field, another map I put in my tier list. There's a map that I think is really good with Score Merchant. If you watch my video, you've seen me play on it before. That map is called Blood Lodge? No, it's not. It's not Blood Lodge. That map is called Wrecker's Yard? Yes. Wrecker's Yard. Wrecker's Yard is, in my opinion, the best auto-hit map ever for Score Merchant. And that map is amazing. The reason why that map is so good is because it's really small, kind of cluttered. It's kind of small, but it's really, really cluttered, so survivors can't just hold W, and then you can put drones in really annoying spots. Rotten Field is the exact same thing as that map, except the difference is it's not cluttered at all, and it has so much open field that survivors are able to go anywhere they want, and there's not really much I can do about it, and my drones are kind of useless because of the fact that survivors can easily see them and easily dodge. So right here, we're going to try and chase survivors, and because the shack spawns in the middle of the map, I know exactly what the basement is. I'm going to try and catch this girl off guard, and it almost works, but the problem is, she holds W anyway, doesn't care about me. I get stuck on the stupid tractor, because apparently you can't just walk off the tractor anymore, you just have to get stuck in the air. I should get a free hit right here. I do, no pallet, thank the Lord. And we're going to continue hitting this girl. But yeah, that was the build I was talking about. I like it a lot. I'm going to make a video about it soon. It's really fun. It's really good, too. Because basically, the whole point of the build is like, you kick a generator. Nah, I lied. You put a drone down, a survivor will drop down the pallet. Because you put a drone down for the next 8 seconds, the next gen you kick, well, the next thing you kick will be kicked faster, thanks to Brutal Strength, and thanks to Geographical Readout. I swing right there because I realize if I swing and I hit her, if I don't swing, well, then I get hit by a pallet. Either way, I have no reason to not swing. Deadlock is unblock that generator, and that guy can't use that gen. Thank everyone. I just gonna drop the pallet down, but it's really unsafe pallet, so I should be able to hit him. But he's smart, and he might get me. But then I realized he's gonna, vault because he had another option. So he vaults the pallet. I'm hoping I can down him, but these survivors are actually really good at looping. And like I said, my drones are kind of useless because my drones don't really do anything in maps where it's really hard to see survivors. But luckily for me, he went in the basement for some reason. He's like, you're a basement build? Let me go over here. And I'm going to swing, miss, and then swing again and hit him. And I'm going to put him in the basement because that's for some reason why he wants to be in the basement. And now we're good. But, yes, the whole point of the build is the survivor will drop a pallet, you'll put a drone up, the drone will scan them, which will slow them down because of their claw trap. Because they're also claw trapped, because they're claw trapped, what happens? Oh yes, they're claw trapped, the drone's gonna slow them down, but because we have Brutal Strength and we have Geographical Readout, we're going to drop the pallet, and we're gonna kick the pallet faster than usual, and because we kick the pallet faster than usual, they don't get nearly as much distance as they normally would, and as a result, we're good. So right here, you're probably wondering, why am I not hitting this guy? Because I know he has off the record, and he knows he has off the record, so he's on purpose to let me chase him. But I'm going to try and get a drone on him. If I scan him with my drone, he'll automatically lose his endurance effect, because the drone will take it away, because he gets hit, technically. So wait for the drone to hit him. There we go. Claw trap, and now he's dead. So all I have to do is try and hook him again. Try and hook him in the basement, but it's probably too far away, so I'm probably not going to be able to do it, honestly, but I'm going to try. I'm glad none to lose, honestly. Now, the hooks are kind of bad on this map because they know the basement's here. This girl's like, I'm not getting in your way. I'm like, of course you are. But I'm going to try and down him, but I'm like, please make the basement. Please, please, please. And the answer is no. Sad days. Try again. So next I'm going to do it all over again. But the reason why I was like playing really weird like this, I didn't really care because I was having a lot of fun with this build. Because like I like using bureau builds. I get to use different perks I never use. Like I wanted to see if I can make it or not. You know, I'm pretty sure I knew I couldn't make it, but I just wanted to see anyway. Now this girl, I know I can make it because she's like kind of close to the basement. But it's just fun to try different builds and to see if you can do things or not. The only problem is we're losing the game because of it. That's the main reason why I use. I'm not gonna say meta, but that's the main reason why I use like the gen regressing builds. When you don't use gen regression, this happens, and it kind of sucks. If you notice though, unless like the build, but the viewer build y'all give me is purposely suited to stopping gens. This is what happens. The survivors just basically do gens, and I can't do anything about it because I'm using a build that has no gen regression. And that's why when I mentioned the build I've been using normally now, is instead of using Save Best for Last, I decided to switch it out for Power Goes Weasel and Brutal Strength. Because those Brutal Strength let you be able to do everything like 20% faster. Every action you normally do, like kicking a gen or breaking a power, breaking a wall, you do it 20% faster, which definitely adds up because there is a time-based game where the killer's time is essential and the survivor is trying to do things faster than the killer can stop them. So being able to do things like that is really good. So right here, this girl's like, I'm going to be smart and I'm gonna make sure I don't get claw trapped. But the problem is I know someone else in here, and it's this guy. So I'm like, you are going to get hit. But then he decides to go up the stairs. I'm like, okay, I don't have to say best for last. I know he's gonna make the window. So I make you kind of sad. But then he gets claw trapped. So I'm like, yes, he can't use that heart even if he did have it. The problem is he's the best looper out of all of them. So pallet to the face, and he teabags me. I'm like, how dare you? So now I have to go kill him because of the fact that his life is forfeit after he teabags me. But because I'm not like one of those people who actually cares about like teabagging normally, I decided to go after this girl. So sadly for me, she had off the record or dead hard. So as a result, she's like, I'm not going to go down. I'm like, huh. But then this girl is like, please kill me. I'm like, yes, ma'am, Ada, I got you. So Ada will die. I love Ada. Ada's one of my favorite survivors. I got picked her up while she was falling. That's so weird. I just grabbed her mid-air, put her in the basement because, you know, I must make sure this basement build actually works as planned. And as a result, we're going to hook her. And we know exactly where to go next because we can see the survivors on the radar. My problem is I gotta rehook this. I gotta re-put this drone up just to make sure that it's not in scanning mode. So someone gets scanned by a drone. I'm like, yay. So as a result, we're gonna go after you. You're moving so slow, and you're dead. The most obvious dead heart on the planet. So because of that reason, I was like, The reason why I knew it was obvious was because when I hit her the first time, I realized she didn't use dead heart. She used off the record, or she had off the record. So I was like, well, off the record's a thing, but don't really care. I'm gonna scan this guy with my drone. I'm gonna try and hit him, but apparently I either hit the girl or maybe I didn't hit him at all. I don't know. I think I hit the girl by accident. Then this girl's gonna come back. I'm like, what are you doing? And but I'm gonna be able to hit her before she goes anywhere. I'm pretty sure. Nope, she has probably that perk that lets her be able to vault windows faster. I can't remember what it's called. This guy's gonna get hooked, and now there's two people in the basement. And I'm hoping to try and rescue, but they're probably not going to yet because they're kind of scared. For a good reason. Like, you have drones in the basement, and it's kind of hard to even get past them. Make sure I make that turn in the right direction. I'm pretty sure it's counterclockwise. So as a result, we're going to be able to hook them. But now that I have the basement basically basemented up, hooked up, droned up, I'm going to go over here because I know someone's here. But we won't go doing gens. The tip of my blade cuts her abdomen, and now I'm able to hook her. Not in the basement, though, of course, because too far away. Now I gotta go back to the basement because they're all gonna unhook themselves, which is my own fault. I probably should have camped the basement, honestly. But this is a fun build. I don't really care about winning. To be fair, I never really care about winning anyway. I just so happen to win becomes the best of what I do. You know, best score merchant ever. I'm trying to block them so they get as much scan progress as possible. I know someone else is down here, so I'm gonna go after them, hoping for no head-on. Nope, they just thought they could hide in the locker and I wouldn't notice it. But no, their soul is mine. And I'm gonna put them right here. And so back to what I was talking about a little bit earlier when I said why I haven't uploaded in 5 days. I've been, like I said, it's not been busy at all this week, but the reason why I haven't uploaded in 5 days is because I went to the pool. You're probably wondering, what did that have to do with uploading? Let me explain. So I went to the pool, and ever since I went to the pool, I've got water in my ear. This is good, dead hearts. I wasn't expecting it, honestly, but she did. I have water in my ear, and ever since I've had water in my ear for like 2 days now. So I've been going to the doctor. because I'm trying to get this water out of my ear because I don't want to get like an ear infection or get like ear problems or hearing problems. So I'm trying my hardest to get it out of my ear, but I'm just like, and that's the main reason why I haven't uploaded until literally the fact of the matter is like it's just I've been struggling with the ear problem, and I'm trying to get rid of this because it's so annoying. So right here, I'm trying to chase this girl, but the problem is Ada is near a really good palette. So I'm trying to mind game this, even though I probably shouldn't do it. But the reason why I chose to like mind game this and not really chase her as well as I normally would chase her is because of the fact that I didn't really care at this point, and I knew that someone was on one of the gens. So I was trying to like figure out which gen they're on, but also trying to figure out should I even mind game and try and chase this girl. So I know they're on the generator across the map over here because where else would they be? I can literally hear it. And as a result, I'm going to kick this generator. But first, I see the blood on the ground, so I know someone was here. So I'm like, where are you at? I see blood. I saw the blood. You have to be here somewhere. But the problem is, I don't see it. So I'm like, okay, I don't have nowhere to hide, so I got to figure out where they are. So I'm going to go back over here. There's someone on the radar, so I know someone's all the way up across the map. The problem is, I have to basically walk really far away without unintelligible to try and catch these survivors off guard, but it's kind of hard to do that. Someone gets scanned all the way to the left side. I know someone's there, but I see two people over here, so I'm like, you know what, y'all are more important. So I'm gonna kick this pallet. I know this girl's dead on hook, so I'm gonna go after her because, in my opinion, killing the girl dead on hook is more important than killing someone else. I knew she was gonna vault the window because, you know, you're not going to, but I fought against 5 billion dead hearts in my life. I know you're gonna obviously press that button to try and not get, and try and pretend like, oh my gosh, I can't make the window, I'm a dead heart. No, you're not. You're going to die. More like die hard. I'm funny. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the generator cost will be finished because I just had to chase one person for 25 seconds, and as a result, they're going to do that generator before I can get over there. I also know they're over there because, as you can see, my drone is rotating, but that probably means that they either disabled it or they either disabled it or they what's it called? Words. They disabled it, but it just came back. That's what I'm trying to say. So right here, I know this guy's gonna try to mind game me. Like I said, he's the best at looping. I don't know if he like knows some weird tech. I know there's a weird tech you can do where like a survivor, you can like FOV tech a killer. I mean, right here, I hear that noise. That means that no way out is now activated. So now for the next like a minute, the survivors can't leave the game. But it's really fun for me. Now if I had no way out and I had like Terminus, that'd be really funny. But nope, I just have no way out. So all the survivors are injured at the moment, but they also can't leave the game, which they don't realize that until the last second. So now I'm gonna try and go after anyone I can see. I'm gonna go after Ada now because Ada and this girl are running each other. Sadly, Meg does heal herself or get healed. I mean, so right here I'm like, well, Meg's healed. We're gonna go after Ada. So I'm like, mind game, obvious, and now we're gonna hook Ada. Ada's dead. I still have 15 seconds basically until my no way out is now gonna be gone. Someone gets cloud traps, so I'm like, okay, I know where you are. I'm gonna kill you. But the problem is, do I care about killing the guy who's the best at looping, or do I care about killing the girl who's the Meg who's injured? Well, he's right in front of me, so I might as well kill him. So that's my thought process. But the problem is, he's the best at looping, and apparently missing every single hit is my strategy. So because of that reason, it's gonna be really, really hard to kill this guy. Also, I have no drones. So right here, I'm trying to get him scanned. I do, but the problem is he's smart and he's gonna vault the window or just go around. If I didn't lift up that drone right there, probably I would have been able to down him. So I know I can mind game this with my drone, but the problem is I'd rather not try and do it because it's a long process. And then every time I go past my drone, it's gonna go up in the air, and that's really annoying. So I'm really hoping that they aren't at this window. I mean, at this door. Luckily for me, though, the Nia gets claw trapped, so I can see exactly where she's on the radar. So now I know she's at the other door. Across the map. Well, not even out the other door, just across the map, really. So right here, I'm like, yes, he went to absolutely nothing. It's gonna be a free down. But then he mind games me on nothing. You have dead hard, don't you? But it kind of hit me. Wait, he has dead hard, probably, but he also is, he's also, what's it called? Deep wounded, so he can't use dead hard if he wanted to. So now I'm like, okay, mind game this. There's not a power right here, but there is, and he just didn't care. I feel like he either is moving so fast or I'm bad at the game. Like, I think I'm bad at the game. Because, honestly, I don't know why it took me so much trouble to try and get this guy. Like, he was literally looping perfectly, and like I just couldn't do anything about it. Come back. So right here, I know he's gonna vault the window. I thought he was gonna revault the window, but he didn't. What's it go? He lost his claw trap. The girl left the game. She's like, I'm not staying any longer. So merchant sucks. Then I hear the hatch. I'm like, yes, mine. And surprisingly, he didn't try and go to the hatch. I think he either didn't hear it or heard it at the last second. So because I know they didn't open this door, I don't have to worry about it. So all I have to do is try and catch this last guy. He is stuck on something. I'm like, yes, this is my chance. And there's no pallet here. But I missed my hit because I'm bad at the game. Try again. I missed my hit. I'm bad at the game. Try again. Not only hit the guy. After 20 hours of looping, I'm finally hit the guy. I don't know why I was so bad at hitting him, but yes, I'm bad. Remember, you can't be the best score merchant ever unless you can miss a few hits and know you're bad. So yes, that was the video. If you liked the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any more build requests, make sure you leave them in the comments, or I will post a community post, and hopefully I'll remember to post it. And I'll post the community post, and I'll ask y'all what killers or builds or anything you want to see, because you know I want to interact with y'all as much as possible. So I'll see y'all in the next video. Have a nice day.